It's a Saturday morning in a sleepy old Route 66 town called Needles, California. Needles sits on the banks of the Colorado River at the easternmost edge of Southern California. California is on one side of the river and Arizona is on the other. Borders with Nevada are also nearby in this tri-state desert region. The town of Needles gets its name from the needle-shaped mountain ranges that are visible throughout the area. Like many Southern California towns, it was the railroad that was responsible for the town's founding. But this town is also well known as an automobile stop along the historic Route 66. Way out in the desert, where three states converge, is also the place where three modes of transportation are celebrated: trains, cars, and boats. This must be why Needles, California is the venue of choice for the Hot Boat and Custom Cars Show. One of the newcomers to the sport of crackerbox racing, the 88P Orangoutang team is taking some time in between races to enjoy the fruits of their work. They towed their boat all the way to Needles to show off at this annual boat and car show.
We're at the Billy B Custom Boat and Car Show in Needles, California. Beautiful weekend to be showing the boat. We came up Thursday, put the motor in the boat and brought it here to the show. We're not going to run. We're getting ready for Parker at Blue Water Resort and Casino.
With showboating complete, the team needs to prepare for the next race. And in Northern California, the P111 team is already at it.
Well, we just got our boat back from Diamond Marine in Las Vegas. We had a new bottom put on it. We shattered the bottom last year when we threw a blade off a prop in Washington. So we just got the boat back. We just got the motor put back in it. Just trying to get ready for Parker.
As the Hoots begin to reinstall their exhaust headers, they realize there's a crucial component that's missing: the nuts and bolts. Ray searches everywhere for those important nuts and bolts. It seems he may have left them at Diamond Marine in Las Vegas, Nevada. Since Ray isn't having any luck finding those bolts, it looks like he's going to have to scrounge for replacements. Unless, of course...
That's what I just found. All of them? Yep. There we go. Blind in one eye and can't see out of the other. Yeah. Found them. Oh, I wasn't too worried. I was digging up some other nuts and bolts, and then I happened to just stumble across where I set them.
With nuts and bolts accounted for, the P111 team can move forward with the headers. Next, they need to match the headers with the gaskets.
Take your finger and rub on the ports.
Oh, yeah, on the bottom side.
Yeah. We can take that Dremel, and I can hold them up there, and you can buzz them down. We'll just match our ports.
As grinding begins, they can't help but notice it wasn't working so well.
First I was using a sanding disc, figured that would take it off easy enough, but it wasn't, so I just switched to a more like a milling bit.
With properly matched gaskets, they can finally attach the headers to the motor.
The headers have just been ceramic coated. That will help retain the heat, plus it gives them a real nice finish. Kind of goes with the color scheme and stuff of the boat.
With the motor back in the boat and the exhaust headers firmly in place, it's time to prime the oil. For this job, Ray invented his own tool.
And what this tool does is I put it into the drill like this, and then I put the belt over the oil pump. And then I spin the drill, which activates the oil pump and pressurizes the entire system of the race boat. So you do that when you're first filling the system with oil, and watch your pressure gauge. Once you have full pressure and you check the level in your tank, you know that the entire system is pressurized with oil prior to starting the motor. Pretty slick little tool that we made. I went to one of my sponsor shops, Ace Hardware in Oakdale, and we made up that little tool right there that you can't buy. And I just used it for the first time today, and it sure works better than this end of the drill. Handy little tool if you have the system that I have.
Well, the Hooter team has been hard at work trying to make the next race at Blue Water Resort and Casino in Parker, Arizona. The question is, will they?
We're trying to get to Parker. We haven't given up. We won't give up unless we get within 72 hours of the race and we're not ready. That's when I'll throw the towel in. But we're trying.
Yeah, we'll make it to Parker. We'll be there.